What's up, guys? Welcome to episode 32 of Convo Breaker Geek Podcast. I am Mario Valdez with Luis Marquez. We're back, and we're going to be talking Defenders today. We're going to be talking about Defenders later in the episode, though. So, it was a short season. We talked about it last episode.
Only 8 episodes?
8 episodes. So, if you haven't seen it by now, then shame on you. We're going to talk spoilers because that's the way we roll. I can't. It's hard for me to avoid spoilers anyways. So, we're going to talk about that, but before we do, of course, we're going to talk about news from the past week. Lewis is going to talk about Nindies.
Nindies.
Is that how you say it?
Yeah, Nindies.
Nindies, and then I'm also going to talk a little bit about, I guess I can talk about it right now to kick everything off. I'm a little tired. I didn't sleep last night. I really didn't. I think part of it was excitement because for those of you who don't know, here in San Antonio, Texas, we have an anime video game convention called San Japan, and it was the 10th anniversary. I've never been to it. Lewis hasn't been to it either. But I went to San Japan for my first time was today. Of course, it happens over the weekend, 3 days. I went on the last day, today's Sunday. I've gone to other Comic Cons, but I've never gone to an anime convention, and I love Pokemon, and I'm trying to get more into anime, and I love Hatsumiku. I've said it on the show.
Yeah, she's your girl.
And it was freaking awesome. Like, and then I think on top of, because I was tired too. On top of that, I didn't say that. Also, yesterday I was at a small Power Rangers convention too, so I got to meet Catherine Sutherland, who took over as the Pink Ranger after Amy Jo Johnson left. So she was on MMPR for a while. She did Zeo and she did Turbo. So, and then I also got to talk to Nakia Baruse, who was Tanya on Turbo and Zeo. Or Zeo and Turbo. I got to talk to one of the Megaforce Rangers, Red Megaforce Ranger, Blue Time Force Ranger. I was there with my buddy Jeremy Zapata. He actually has a podcast too. It's a music podcast if you guys are interested. It's called Color in the Shape of Sound. It's actually a live cast, so they have it on YouTube. He does it with his buddy Johnny. So it was just cool. Like, I mean, I had him. Well, I didn't have him, but he actually led the way when it came to talking to the Rangers, because he was asking them questions, something I could have done, but I didn't, and he did it, and I was like, oh, it's cool. So I was just there listening to their answers. But anyways, back to San Japan. So San Japan was freaking awesome, and I wish Lewis would have been there with me.
I wish I would have been there, man.
Video games, I mean, they had a section where it was just basically they had PCs going on. You had arcade cabinets. On top of that, you had Japanese arcade games there. You had 2 projection screens. I think they had Mario Kart going on and Overwatch. I got to play the Pachinko machine. I've always wanted to. I remember that Power Rangers episode where they had the Pachinko monster, and when Rocky's like all like obsessed with the Pachinko machine, and I don't know. I've always wanted to try it, and
you finally got your dream come true.
I finally got a chance. What's pretty cool because these are digitalized. So like they're like digital too, but it was super fun. I got to, and like for those of actually I'm gonna be posting a lot more pictures on the Facebook page for Convo Breaker, because I posted some on my personal page, which I posted the links on, our Podbean links or whatever, and I posted Lewis's Convo Breaker Instagram on there too. But anyways, I'm gonna post even more pictures on the Facebook. I haven't done it yet because first off, this guy was hunting down cards. And we just got distracted. We were watching Rick and Morty too, but yeah, I just want to talk about San Japan. I mean, I just had so much fun, and I hate when conventions are over. I don't think you've dealt with the after effects of going to a convention for 3 days. Like when you're there, like the first day you're all excited, and then like everyone, I forgot what it's called.
Dude, look at your site. There's passes right there where I've been to conventions.
Wait a minute. What?
Yeah, I mean, I deal with those After Effects every single time.
But was it me and you?
No, that was me. I went by myself.
Oh, you went. That's right. It was the year that this year you went without me.
Exactly.
That's right. And then the other day was when me and you went. Yeah, we went. Day. Mm-hmm. Okay, so you do know then. Okay, so. But I've been to, I don't know how many conventions I've been to, but like they're done, dude, and I just get really sad. I'm like, man.
I would get sad, man, too. Like, it's because they're amazing. You meet people that are, fun to interact with.
Dude, I did meet a lot of cool people, dude, today.
There's a lot of cosplay. There's a lot of cosplay.
Dude, and then there were just Pokemon stuff everywhere, dude. And I mean, it was it was just cool, man. I mean, I just wanted to just say a little, about that. But I'm looking forward to, more conventions.
So did you see any anime that you might think of going into now that you went to Japan?
Well, it was funny because I was talking to somebody who was talking to me about another anime. It's about oh man, I'm thinking about a whole bunch. Thinking about a whole bunch of stuff right now, but it's about a girl who saves a dragon's life, and so like the dragon has to repay her, but the dragon turns into a maid. If I got the gist of it, and I was like, well, it was kind of reminding me of like, well, while I was hearing about that, it kind of reminded me about the crazy anime you were telling me about. Well, when we were talking about on the other episode about the dungeon and yeah. So I don't know. It's just like right away. Yeah, I started thinking about that anime that you're talking. But I mean, and then Funimation was there, and I was telling you, and I saw the first season of Dragon Ball there.
And you didn't pick it
up
for
$30. I know I wanted to. I hope Funimation is there again because I mean they're Texas based, so. Hopefully I get to, well, I mean, I can even order it from their website. I didn't know it would be $30 is fine for me. I just didn't have the extra cash. I was buying Pokemon stuff, and then I had spent money at the Power Rangers convention too. But I don't know. I'm just looking forward to conventions, man. That's all I wanted to say. I'm just sad and happy that I got to go, and sad that.
What was that you were saying? Actually, the one that went to a convention was me because of all the collectibles I had.
Dude, yeah. So like, we get off his car, and this guy. He's like, can you help me carry the stuff out of my car? And he didn't even go to a con today. But he has all these collectibles with him. And I'm like, dude, what the hell, dude? But a lot of my stuff I took to storage when it was over. But yeah, with that said, you ready to get into the show or what?
Let's do this.
You want to talk about your stuff first or what?
You go first and then pass it on to me.
Okay, I got a whole bunch of stuff. You know what? Since I like talking about Pokemon, I'm going to start with Pokemon. And this is big news. I don't know if you've heard, but I think this is huge news. Brock and Misty are coming back to Pokemon, and they're gonna be coming back, to the Sun and Moon series. And when I saw that, I was like, "Oh, dude, that's so awesome!"
It's like your little kid inside just cried.
Well, what's crazy is that in the Japanese version, the original voice actress for I don't know about the other Brock, but the original voice actress who plays Misty is gonna be back.
Nice
for the
That's always cool.
I don't know how it is for the American.
But are they gonna be for an entire season?
Okay, so this is the info. They're only gonna be for 2 episodes back to back, starting September 14th. So September 14th is gonna be the first episode, and then they're only gonna be on the episode after that. So if I'm correct, the episode is gonna be about Ash going to visit
Satoshi.
Ash is gonna go visit Professor Oak with the class from that he's
with his new friends.
Yeah, with his new friends, and then what's crazy too that I saw is that he's gonna meet up with his original Bulbasaur.
Oh yeah, I saw something like that.
Yeah, and I was like, I didn't want to read anymore. Once I saw that, I was like, I want to be.
There's a trailer actually on YouTube.
Yeah, I haven't seen it though. I didn't want to see it, and I saw the article, and I don't know. I just think Brock and Misty coming back, dude. That's pretty sweet, dude. Like,
don't cry, Mario.
Well,
don't cry.
What's crazy is that when they had that movie, the I Choose You,
they were not there.
They weren't in the movie. And I mean, for the anniversary, they were replaced by 2 new characters or whatever. But dude, Brock and Misty coming back, dude. I mean, you already knew what I was gonna say.
Yeah,
I wanted to start off with that.
That's pretty cool. I thought it was pretty cool, and I mean, even though I'm not too much into Sun and Moon because of the way it looks,
I got used to it really quick. I saw like the first 3 episodes when they first came out back to back, and I don't know. I got used to the artwork. I mean, I think they were just changing it to how the region is. It's like Hawaiian based. So.
So you're saying Hawaiians are lazy?
No. It's just because you think that the art is lazy. Oh, that's I don't know. That's between you and the Hawaiians, all right, man.
What? So, don't get me into this.
Hey, you're the one that said it, man. I think I like the art. I got used to it. I like it. I mean, it doesn't look lazy. I think it's just more curved. It's not as pointy or
HD.
Sure, there you go again.
Yeah.
I don't know, but anyways, I can't wait. I can't wait to see it. I'm not caught up on the series because I wanted to finish watching XYZ, even though I started watching Sun and Moon. But anyways, yeah, I mean that's just super exciting, dude, for any Pokemon fan out there, especially for like our age who grew up with.
Excuse me. Our age?
Our age. Come on, you're not that much.
You're like 40 years older than what I am, Mario.
This guy.
So like now that we're in Pokemon,
okay,
are you going to.
Oh, you want me to open this now?
Yeah.
Okay, so might as well. We're on Pokemon. Okay, so if you guys saw on Instagram and Facebook, at San Japan, I picked up this cool blister pack from the Black and White series. It has a Chespin pin.
Chespin.
It has Black and White boundaries crossed. Actually, let's start opening it up because I don't know what the other.
I think one was a Plasma Storm, and the other one I don't know what it was.
You know what? I think.
So
Let's see.
just watch. It doesn't have any cards inside. They're just the empty booster packs.
Man, I like this casing too. I didn't want to open it, but this was the only one there, and I thought it was a good deal, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna get it. Okay,
so what's a good deal? $30?
I think I paid 15 for this.
Oh, 15. That's
Yeah,
Plasma
but
freeze.
these you can't. These packs you can't find anymore. These
Yeah.
blisters they don't. Okay, so I got Plasma Storm and Plasma Freeze with the Chespin pin because I love collecting the pins. Let's see what I get out of these. And then Lewis bought some Pokemon cards. So actually, are those your first packs of Burning Shadows?
No,
I still don't have a Burning.
I actually bought some more the other day. I actually posted a picture on my Instagram.
Oh, I saw.
But there was nothing in them.
Where did you buy them?
GameStop.
Dude, I'm telling you, I think I learned my lesson. Nothing against GameStop, but I don't think I can buy.
Well, these packs that I bought are from Target, so let's see if your theory proves to be right.
Where are those scissors you were talking about? I'm gonna kind of. I like to preserve some of these packs, even though I opened them.
I don't know.
Oh.
You should have told me that before we started.
Hey, you said they were in your pin. Thing.
Well, I mean, I'll take the lead then.
All right, you go ahead and take the lead, and I'll look around for scissors, and then. So this guy's gonna open. What are you opening?
I'm opening a Sun and
Sun and
Moon.
Moon? Okay,
regular.
cool.
Let's
I
do
haven't
this.
played a lot of the Sun and Moon. I mean, opened a lot of the Sun and Moons. So.
Oh, excuse me. I think I'm gonna die.
Well then I can just take your cards. I won't take anything else, just the cards.
Good luck finding where to put it. So a code card, and then we take the first three, put them in between the last two.
I think I learned how to open these without fucking up the packs, but
You just go
I'll
like
check after
boom,
this.
and then here you go, Mario. Let's see. So
Alright, I hope you get something good, man, because
I got Eevee, Stuffle, Metapod, Pokemon Catcher,
Metapod, dude, I have not seen Metapod card.
Grand Bull, Litten, Torkoal, Young Goose, an Energy Retrieval,
Reverse Hollow.
and
A Hollow Serena?
a
Okay.
Serena
Cool.
Hollow.
Cool.
I guess it's
Not bad.
Dude, I did it like that, and look, it's preserved.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, true. Some of them don't do that, though. I mean, you want me to try one?
Yeah, try one. What's the thing? That's the worst thing that you could do. Fuck them up.
Do Plasma Freeze.
Plasma freeze.
So these okay, one was Black and White. This what year was this? Just want to see. Oh man, I'm like so nervous to open these up because I mean I'm like these are. It's super like exciting, dude.
So right now, what Mario's doing is he's doing what your obnoxious cousins would do on Christmas Eve and
There we go.
open their gifts like.
Okay, so. Oh, cool. Okay, so it's gonna be get this out the way.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. One, two. Oh, these are the ones with the weird coloring in the back. I think, like they make your okay. Vanillite. I didn't know Vanillite was that.
Yeah, that was black
Okay.
and white.
Primeape. Ooh, Trainer. Team Plasma Ball. Maytang. Mawile. Horsey. Yamask. Weedle. I see something
I
back
see
there.
something.
Makuhita. Ooh, dude, this is nice. This is a hollow Metagross, but it's a
Team Plasma.
Yeah, Team Plasma. Cool. All right, cool. Team Plasma Metagross. Damn, that's a sweet looking card.
I know.
And it's a rare, so cool.
Let's do this.
All right.
All
cool.
right. Let's see.
So far,
Give me
so
something.
good.
Give me a GX card. Give me a.
Yeah, I hope you get something good, man. Because I love looking at those cards.
Give me something that. Oh, this is quite heavy.
You say that all the time. You know, I felt that when nothing good came out of them though. When I opened my box for with it was the Rowlet. What's his name?
Did you see it?
The Decidueye, yeah.
The Decidueye.
His GX card box, and Dude, the packs felt heavy, but there was nothing in them. And I was like, oh, I really didn't get.
So
it.
the energy card was a leaf grass. So I got Ralph's, Rhyhorn, Wobbuffet, Wiki.
Oh, Wicket. Yeah.
Wicket. No, it's Wiki because there's no E.
Wiki.
There's
Oh,
no
Wick.
D.
Wick. It's Wick.
Wick.
I'm sorry,
Wick. It's a Viper.
Stupid.
Hoot. Marrow. Porygon. Reverse Hollow Rattata. And Heracross.
Heracross. Okay. So I'm going to keep that Boundaries Cross last. Let's open Plasma Storm. So exciting. Huh, everybody?
This makes me happy, bro.
This makes me happy too, man. Sometimes I have a bad day, but today I didn't have a bad day. Today I'm just sad that
That's your convention. It's like, to me, opening Pokemon card packs is just like...
Actually, when I have a bad day now,
you just waste your money on Pokemon cards.
Yeah, I mean, it's... I don't know. It's just one of those things where, like, it calms me a little bit.
Let me see the package for this.
Yeah, go for it. Don't fuck it up, though. 2, 3, 1, 2... Cool. You fucked it up, man. No, I'm just kidding. Let's see what we got here. You ready?
There we go. Let's go.
Oh, dude, I saw something.
Oh
back
my
there.
god, come on. Vampy.
Turtwig, cool. Ooh, Durant, a Team
Kevin Durant.
Durant, yeah. Well, you know, I named my... On Pokemon X, I named him Kevin Durant. Yeah. Clang. Burbank City Gym. Coffee, cool, love coffee. Ralts. Trubbish,
Reverse
Hollow Doduo, and a Black Kyurem EX. Full art.
Yeah, that's a cool one.
Yeah, dude, that's well, I got a full art, which is pretty sweet.
Excuse me.
So one of us so far got something good.
All right, so let me open a pack of Guardians Rising.
No, this card feels weird. Did you feel it?
Feels plain.
Right? It doesn't feel like as glossy as... But then again,
let me see one of the packs. I have my loop right here, and I can help you attest that this is a...
No, these are legit. I mean, it was a booster pack, and it was, you know, it came with...
There's only one way to find out.
Because the pins... Oh, yeah, because the pins have to have that on it.
I learned this on my previous Comic-Con.
Is that the one that we were together and we got into that whole deal with that guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good times. Yeah, we got into this thing with this guy because he was selling Pokemon cards early before they released, and he got nervous because I was looking at the cards. I was just looking at him, and he was like, "What are you gonna do? Are you a cop or what?" And I was like, "What?"
Well, this is a legit package.
Yeah, I mean, it just felt weird. Maybe because the cards have been sitting there for a while. I mean, they are kind of... They have a little bit of age on them. These packs have been...
Perhaps 2002. 2012.
5 years?
Yeah.
A little bit of age.
Putting back my...
Okay, this is what's going to happen. Are you going to open one or two? Because I was going to say I'm leaving this one last. So this is going to be the last thing we open today.
Well, let me open this one.
Okay. But are you going to give the other one away? Or are you gonna...
I'll try to give it away if people...
Okay. Well, that's
you know, if one of the 10 listeners that we have...
Nah, I got cut down to 5, remember? Because I said I hated kids.
Oh, that's right. That's just pretty cool.
That's funny.
Please, give me something good. Oh, gods of destruction and... Oh, speaking of gods of destruction, the episode for Dragon Ball was amazing.
Of course, Dragon Ball.
Dragon Ball is live, bro. You just
well, you did get... Actually, whoa, all the stuff that... Yeah, Dragon... Yeah.
I got with the Supermaster Star Piece, the Son Goku, which is the one that you got if you did the special edition, collector's edition for Xenoverse 2. And I got the Monopoly Dragon Ball.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, whoa. I was like, pretty cool, man. Pretty cool.
So,
all right, let's see what he has.
Without further ado, let's see.
No whammies, dude. Come on.
No whammies. All right, so I can take this one out because it's a Thunder energy card. So Slowpoke, Vulpix, a lowland version, Tentacruel, Max Potion, Machoke, Beldum, Petilil. That's how you say it? Petilil. Fletching, which I do have already. Reverse Hollow Gligar, and please gods.
What is it?
It's the Gothy Tell.
Oh, got the Rita?
Gothy.
Oh, the evolution?
Yeah, Gothy Tell.
Oh, got the tell?
Yeah.
Alright, guys, my last one from the black and white. This is Boundaries Crossed. Supposedly, this is supposed to be a good set. Good pack to open. This one's not foily like it's not as foily as the other one, so I'll be a little bit more careful with this one. This one opened kind of sweet. Oh man, dude, this one opened slick. Awesome. Okay, sorry, I saw the trap bench, but whatever. All right, let's see what we got here. I don't feel it, but we'll see what happens.
The other card's kind of plain, so I don't.
Okay, trap bench. Ooh, Deuce Skull. That's a pretty cool card. I don't have that card. Clink, I have that card. Delcatty, Tepig, Blitzel, Energy Search. Damn, that's a pretty nice Scyther.
Hell yeah.
A reverse hollow Tangela and Lilligant. I didn't get anything like super amazing, but I mean, you win some and you lose some. But I like that Tangela.
When it comes to Pokemon cards, you lose more often than you win some.
All right, so are we done with Pokemon or what?
I'm done.
Okay, so next piece of news. There's a new. We should probably check it out right now. There's a Gotham trailer that came out, and young Bruce Wayne has a prototype Batman suit. Let's look it up. So he's starting. Young Bruce Wayne is starting to take his steps into being the Batman that we all know. He has a suit though. It kind of reminds me of
Season 4?
Wriggle's suit from Arrow.
Season 4?
I don't know what season there are. Just put a Gotham. There it is. The promo. Yeah. It looks like a kick-ass suit.
I am not giving the city over to Penguin.
Didn't he die?
I don't know. I haven't
I can
seen
make
it.
a difference, Alfred. I know I can. Gotham needs more people who are willing to fight for her.
There is a time for masks, and there is a time for Bruce Wayne.
I did the dirty work.
Looks like kick-ass, right? Like a Dark Knight kick-ass.
You are engaging villains.
I feel more alive than I've ever felt before.
Scarecrow?
Gotham season premiere.
Weird, right? It's just weird because like it looks like a Batman mask but without
Did
ears.
Britney Spears' sister come out?
Nah, probably not. She's too busy with her kids.
Okay.
Oh, Scarecrow.
She was kind of cute. She was.
I forgot what her name was. Jamie Lynn Spears.
Jamie Lynn Spears, yeah.
I don't know how I knew that, but
Shout out to her.
let's see. Next thing, keeping with superheroes. Punisher. There's rumors that there's going to be another anti-hero that's going to be introduced to the MCU in his Netflix series, and some people are guessing that it's going to be Moon Knight. We're going to get another new character in the Punisher series, which is pretty cool. I can't wait for the Punisher for Punisher season 1 to come out. And then sticking with the Netflix stuff, I don't know if you saw it, but there's a still that came out for Luke Cage season 2, and it has Misty Knight with her bionic arm. And we're gonna talk about Misty Knight later on in Defenders, but yeah, I saw it, and I think it looks pretty cool. I'm looking forward to Luke Cage season 2 because now they got all the origin stuff out the way. So now they can start kicking stuff. Yeah, and he's still trying to get with Black Mariah, trying to go after Black Mariah and what's his name, the Hispanic guy. Shades, yeah. Shades. So he's after Shades. To me, was a slick motherfucker, dude, and I'm looking forward to that. What else do I have on superheroes? You know what? Let's just stick with superheroes. Cool. Joker movie news. Remember how last time we were talking about all the Batman Joker stuff?
He's not a superhero.
Okay, but superhero stuff like
with super
villains. Okay,
Thank you.
The Joker origin movie. Supposedly, WB wants Leonardo DiCaprio to play the Joker. Kind of makes sense though because Martin Scorsese was supposed to be working on that movie. And you said you don't know who Martin Scorsese is, but he works with a lot of these New York style, movies. I guess that's, if I'm right, then I'm right. But if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. And they want Leonardo DiCaprio. So supposedly WB wants him. I mean, it doesn't. We don't know how close it is to being legit to happen. But his name's floating around there, and they want him to play
Leo DiCaprio as Joker.
Yeah, but it's weird because they said they was gonna focus a lot on the Joker being bullied like as a young, in his younger days. But I mean, DiCaprio's older, so I mean, if they're eyeing DiCaprio, that means it's not going to be that. That means it's going to be more, toward, more about adult Joker and how I guess he started, with the whole, with the whole chemical thing and stuff. I don't know. I mean, but Leonardo DiCaprio, I just thought I'd throw that out there because I don't think you had heard that news, right?
No, Leo DiCaprio. I mean, it's hard to see a big ass movie star playing a TV role.
TV role? What are you talking about?
Yeah, like
Joker is gonna be a movie.
Oh, that's gonna be a movie.
Yeah, it's a prequel. A prequel.
That's right. I'm sorry.
Younger.
Yeah, that's right. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Yeah. So, a spin-off. That's what I meant. It's like a standalone Joker movie that's not attached to the DCEU. But so yeah, DiCaprio. Sticking with stuff like that too. I don't know if you've heard this. I didn't want to look. I don't know if you want to try to look, but supposedly the Infinity War trailer got leaked again. I don't know how that's possible. Like, I don't know what version of it, or like if it's still the one from D23 and San Diego Comic-Con. But I thought I would bring that up and maybe we would try, because we did see the shitty leaked one after San Diego Comic-Con. Full official leaked trailer. What?
That's 3 weeks ago. A week ago. 3 days ago.
Do you dare click it?
Let me see. I dare click it. Maybe get Rickrolled.
Okay, it has an ad. Dude, I heard it's a good movie.
I don't want to watch it.
Oh man, let's see.
How are you guys planning on beating that? Together. We'll lose. And we'll do that together too.
This looks like better not be a fan-made one.
You were made to be ruled. You
This looks like crap to me. Yeah, this isn't legit.
This is not legit.
No. That doesn't look legit either.
No.
Whatever. They
No.
said it, I knew it. That's why I didn't care. But yeah, they said it was leaked. I honestly don't care. I'd rather watch the legit one when it comes out. You know what? From my calculations, and I think from what I heard, from what I remember here, November, dude. I mean, what we have? How many months? Two more months. Two more months, and we get to see a legit official trailer.
And then you get to see Thor.
Oh, true. Oh, dude, I can't wait for that movie, dude. Thor. Let's see. What else can we talk about? Here we go. Okay, Titans. The Titans live action show. Remember we talked about?
Yeah,
it?
we talked about
Okay,
it.
it's not Teen Titans. It's Titans.
Titans, yes.
So they're not teenagers
They're
because
not
everyone
teenagers.
was. So they cast Starfire and Dick Grayson. So Dick Grayson, the actor is Brenton Thwaites. He's actually I think he was the new guy in the new Pirates of the Caribbean movie. I didn't see it.
I have not seen that movie.
Okay, well he's the new. He's gonna be Dick Grayson. He's gonna be Nightwing. And Starfire, the actress is Anna Diop. She was actually on 24. I never saw that show though. I mean, I saw something.
Okay, so I guess because of the character, I guess I'm allowed to say that without sounding mean or anything like that. But is she hot?
I rather not. I rather not get into this.
No, because check it out.
I mean, she's
Starfire.
she's
Starfire is an icon.
yeah, but I don't want to get into this conversation. I mean, I know this is what this podcast is, but I mean, dude, she's attractive, but I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, I just look.
Have you read Teen Titans or?
I've
Titans?
seen the shows, but the thing is, no, I know what Starfire is. I mean, she's like, yeah, I know.
Drop dead gorgeous.
I know she is. Look, all I'm gonna say is, I like to wait to see the actors do their thing. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. So I can't say if I agree with the casting or not. I rather see that, and I guess I'm glad you don't know who the actors are, because you'd probably be like, oh man, like whatever. But I don't look. I'm looking forward to it regardless. It's a live action Titan show. I want to see.
That's the thing with live action, man. That's the thing that gets me the most, because they change the characters every single time.
Let's get into more. Let's see.
Because then they're gonna do some stuff like they did with my Death Note.
Since you're angry right now, let's make you happy. I don't know if you heard about this, but there's gonna be an official. I don't know when it's coming out. I don't know if it's already out, but there's an official clothing line for Zelda Breath of the Wild. Have you seen this?
No.
Okay,
Let me
so
see.
this is I don't know. I guess it's by Nintendo, but it's a Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild Zelda.
As long as it's
clothing-
not, as
clothing
long
line.
as it's not by
I don't know.
Kanye West.
No. But so I thought that would interest you. So you're gonna spend even more money on like a $60 Zelda poncho or whatever.
$60 for the poncho.
But
not that I don't have one, but
so what do you think?
doesn't look that cool.
Oh,
I mean,
doesn't?
the robes look
I'm
cool.
surprised. I'm surprised.
The
you said
robes,
that.
the robes looks cool. They look cool, but the other stuff is kind of meh.
Okay, so since you're okay with slightly putting down a Nintendo property, I guess
hell
let's
no.
go into more Nintendo news. Did you hear that Nintendo lost the case in court for the Wii remote patent to iLife? So they had to pay iLife, whatever the fuck that is. I don't know if it's an Apple thing, $10 million, because supposedly they infringed a patent and they stole the patent to do
All right,
the Wii
so
remote.
check this out, man. My boys at Nintendo know what they're doing now.
I don't know, dude.
If you don't, if you don't know,
they just forked out $10 million.
okay, so if you don't know this, then let me.
I probably don't.
Back when the 3DS was a thing.
You always have excuse. So you're a lawyer for them now, or what?
No, but I'm really, Nintendo's my thing, man.
Okay,
Come on.
go for it. I know it is. Go.
Back with the okay, and it might not be super accurate information, but I know this happened. Back with the 3DS when it first released.
Did you talk to Super Mario about this?
No, I talked to Luigi about it.
Okay.
Anyways, back when the 3DS released, they actually sued Nintendo.
No, wait, what? It stopped recording again? Oh, nice. Wait, was it never recording?
The video wasn't.
See, guys, that's why we never have a YouTube video.
We'll
That's
get there,
why-
Mario.
We
We'll
won't
get
ever
there.
get there.
No, we'll get there.
Because it's all in this guy's hands. and
It's just a little setback until my belly goes down.
Go on to Nintendo again. I
So
need to hear
back
this.
when the 3DS came out,
Okay.
they got sued, and actually I haven't heard that Nintendo lost the case. Now that you mention,
Yeah,
it.
they did lose the case.
So okay, so I haven't heard it, but
I'm telling you, they lost the case.
okay. So back with the 3DS, there was also a case, and they also lost.
What?
Yes, they also lost. Guess what happened years later?
They went to court again and
It got overturned.
Huh.
So I'm not losing hope for this case, because yes, it might get overturned later on.
That is so weird. Because, like, that kind of sounded stupid to me, too. Like, I couldn't... That's why I wanted to bring it up to you, because I couldn't see how Nintendo would, Because, I mean, I've read so many interviews with those... I mean, interviews and, like, articles on these guys, and I don't see how they would even think or attempt...
They're called patent trolls, and that's what they do.
Yeah.
You come up with something, they pre-patent something, or they have, the rights to something, or they're just there. Like it's like let's for instance just say that that there's this guy sitting at home in Nevada, and he patents your kid Phobo's name, and then you go super massively big with that, and at the end of the day he's like, oh, guess what? Piece of the cake belongs to me.
Well, just for reference, a patent is a design.
Well,
That's a trademark.
The trademark,
is
yeah, well,
or copyright.
Trademark, copyright.
No, trademark. It's a trademark.
Trademark. Let's
yes,
okay.
yes.
Well, something like that. It's the thing is the name of those people are patent trolls.
I get that.
So let's say you go big, and then he's like, well, guess what?
Yeah.
Part of that cake is mine, bro.
Yeah, I got you.
So now when you take it to the first chord,
You just give me an idea. We talked about Kevin Smith taking the geeking out thing. Dude, we said that first. Dude,
you're not gonna.
No, dude.
You're not gonna
dude.
sue.
I'm not a troll, dude.
You're not
okay?
gonna sue.
Are you calling me a troll?
No,
So
but
now you're gonna go against me in court, and we're gonna be on the same side.
you know how much to pay
I'm
a
just
lawyer?
kidding,
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
But I mean,
I wouldn't go.
I would sue Norman Reedus though.
Norman Reedus?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course you would.
Well, not him, but Daryl.
Daryl.
Yeah.
Stupid.
But he has to appear in court as Daryl. Anyways, So when you take it to the lower courts, they just see the basic information. Oh, there's something that looks like this, and it got basically assimilated into this technology. You know, give them $10 million. But once you take it to the upper circuits of the courts, they go more in depth. They go more because technically, the Switch is basically a Wii U.
Yeah. They just.
It's just basically like a Wii.
Yeah.
So why didn't they sue the Wii U?
No, I agree with you.
I guess it's because of the way the controllers go out, but you can't use they'll just go into detail, and I'm pretty sure they'll overturn that decision. Mark my words. Don't tap on the table.
Speaking of consoles and video games and stuff like that, usually, guys, we're more organized with the movies and video games, but Lewis has been busy, and then also, too, I had the cons. And I actually wrote my notes on the way to the con because I didn't think I was going to have time to write my notes after the con. So anyways, everything's like we're kind of just segueing off, connecting through whatever. So anyways, video games. Dude, this is awesome news. Okay. I think me and you might do this. I don't know. Do you remember the first fighting game you ever played?
Oh, yeah. Street Fighter 2.
Mine, too. I don't know how many... I guess a lot of people our age, Street Fighter 2 is going to be the first. I don't know if you know about this, but this is Street Fighter 2's 30th anniversary. And for that, they're going to be re-releasing the SNES cartridge.
What?
Wait, it gets worse, okay? They're going to be re-releasing the SNES cartridge with a special edition. It's going to be released with the box again. There's going to be 2 different cartridges. There's only going to be 5,500 units, okay, or copies or whatever. They're going to be going for $100 each. Now, here are the 2 different ones. You can either get the red cartridge.
I'll get both.
Okay, guess what? The other one is a green glow-in-the-dark Blanca cartridge.
I'll get both.
So check this out. Let me at least show you the red one. So I saw the red one, and I was like, holy crap. I was like, I don't know if I should tell. And they're $100 each. So we could pre-order them.
So tell me,
dude, how sick does that look?
Amazing.
And it has the 30th. It's gonna have a 30th anniversary seal on it, and of course you're gonna be able to play it. I mean, the game's there, but
so tell me,
mm-hmm.
to me and whoever wants to listen to us, and where can I buy this?
All I know is that you can pre-order it. I don't know because I read the whole article on it, and I don't know where you can pre-order it, but I'm pretty sure you can do it through Capcom, because there's only 5,500 of them, and I'm guessing it's gonna be split down the middle. Half of them red, half of them glow in the dark green. So
can you pick which ones you have?
You can pick the one that you want. Yeah.
Excuse me.
So if I can, I'd like to get the red one.
If I can, I'd like to get both.
I mean, I'd like to get both too. That's $200, man. But I mean, yeah, I don't know. So I just want to.
I'll look into that. In fact, I'll just look into that.
Street Fighter 2. I mean, that is the first fighting game I ever played, and I kind of figured that was the same case for you. But I saw the cartridge, man. The cartridge looks beautiful, dude, and it's gonna have a 30th anniversary box.
Licensed by Nintendo.
I'm not sure. I don't know about that. I didn't see any. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I really don't know. But anyways, it's a sick ass cartridge. It's Capcom's stamp is on it, so that's pretty cool. Sticking with games and stuff. This is cool. Did you ever? I don't know if you've seen it. There's season 3. I think is supposed to be coming out. Did you ever see Voltron? You never saw Voltron on Netflix?
No, I have not
I told you
seen
watch it.
Voltron.
Voltron is going to be coming out with a VR game called Voltron VR Chronicles, and it's going to be coming out for PlayStation VR, Oculus, and I didn't know this, but did you know Steam had a VR?
It's not the HTC.
It's called Steam VR.
I don't know.
Yeah, so because I saw the list on them. So PlayStation VR, Oculus, Steam VR, the pre-order is going on for it now. So if you're a Voltron fan and if you're a fan of VR, which I am, and I'm a fan of Voltron too, I mean that's kind of like the closest thing to getting like a VR Power Rangers thing, pretty much. So Voltron VR Chronicles, that's out for pre-order if you guys are interested. I want to stick to collectibles. You want to hear something about collectibles? Okay, I know you don't like the Lego games.
Okay.
Do you like Legos? Lego sets?
I played with Lego sets before.
Check this out. So on Force Friday, they were announcing all these Star Wars things and collectibles. Well, they announced that they're going to be selling a Millennium Falcon kit. It's gonna be like you'll be able to. It's gonna have the cockpits. I think it's gonna come with like 4 mini figs, and then it's gonna come with like all this extra stuff, right? So this is gonna be the largest Lego set that they've ever sold. Now the previous size, right, pieces. Can you guess what the largest size Lego set was?
Maybe 15 by 13.
No. Pieces, like how many?
1,500.
Oof. Okay. So the largest one was 5,197 pieces. Okay, and that record was held by the other Millennium Falcon. So this new Millennium Falcon is gonna be the largest one, 7,541 pieces.
The hell, life size or what?
It's huge. I saw the dimensions for it, but I didn't write them down. Guess how much it's gonna be going for retail?
$300.
800.
Oh my god. That's
$800, dude. 7,541 pieces. I don't know if I'd be able to.
Thank goodness I'm not a Star Wars fan.
I'm a Star Wars and a Lego fan. So, am I gonna fork out 800? No, dude. I'll buy a smaller set, dude.
Do you want to talk about real good collectibles? Look no further into what you got to your right. It's a Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle.
Star Wars, dude. Come on. I'm not saying Star Wars is better than Mario stuff, but you can't say that Mario stuff is better than the Star Wars. I mean, they're like. Dude, Star Wars.
Don't you get like the hint? It's just a transition. I'm not saying that.
Okay,
Star Wars.
I was about
it's
to.
just a cool transition. Yeah, it's a cool transition.
Segue,
it's a cool transition.
I was about to put up a fight. I was like, dude, don't you do this to me, man.
No, it's just a cool transition between.
I know you hate Lego games, but you don't have to. Bash
It's a cool transition between one
you
topic to the other.
Mario Rabbids
Kingdom Battle,
and you have 4 boxes here, dude.
So it's one is the collector's edition, which comes with the Mario Rabbid or Rabbid Mario. Figurine, and then I have the Yoshi, Rabbid Yoshi, Rabbid Peach, and Rabbid Luigi. If you have not played the game is amazing. It's like I said, it's an XCOM kind of game, and it's really, really funny.
Yeah, it looks funny.
It looks amazing.
And this guy has. Is this the complete set right now?
That's a complete set, yes.
Well, this guy has a complete set, and these guys are pretty big too.
They're $40 a pop.
What?
They're $40
Holy crap, dude. Okay. So let's go on to some more stuff.
Well, keeping it with Nintendo, let's talk about the Nindies.
Oh, you want to do that right now? Okay, go for it.
Yeah,
Where
else? When we're talking about Defenders?
Right.
No, Mario, we're talking about Defenders.
No, I wasn't going to talk about Defenders. I have more
Nindies.
stuff here. No, okay, go ahead now. You do that. No, go. It's your turn. I got to take a breath anyways.
So a couple of days ago, we had a showcase, a Nintendo showcase, where they're gonna have this event at what was Seattle, where they're gonna have all this video game pop music related museum.
I saw the museum.
Yeah,
Seattle's a nice fucking place.
So they actually announced a bunch of indie titles coming to the Switch. Some exclusive, some are releasing first on the Switch. There's no way to mention all of them because they're all badass. But here's the ones that I will be, looking forward to. Super Meat Boy. Have you ever played Super Meat Boy?
Yes, I have. I think was it a free title on the PlayStation Plus? I could swear
at one point it was.
I have the license for it. I played it a little bit, but I didn't stick too much to it.
It's a game that's insanely difficult, and then there's like a platinum achievement that if you don't die even once, you get. But you get me. And then you can clear it if you clear it on the first try without dying once. You get that achievement. That's impossible. It's almost impossible.
I think I accept that challenge.
No, you're not gonna do that.
No, dude. I told you, if you guys heard the top 10 video game episode, Game Informer challenged me that Final Fantasy Platinums were impossible, and I got 2 of them.
Dude, this Platinum, you have to play the game without dying in one sitting. That's impossible.
How long? Okay, how long is the game?
It's long. You'll probably die. Oh my god, no, Mario! You'll probably die before you do it.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, man. So we have Shovel Knight. It's gonna be
but keep on talking about Super Meat Boy.
Well, okay, Super Meat Boy. That's what I have to talk about it.
Yeah, but it's called Super Meat Boy
Forever. Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't even say that. You mentioned Super Meat Boy. You didn't even say that.
It's Super Meat Boy Forever.
Wow.
Forever,
and it's about.
Okay, so the story goes along like this.
I mean, you don't have to get all fancy. I'm just saying.
Super Meat Boy and then wife. They get attacked by Dr. Scrotum.
And then takes his baby Not scrotum, stupid. It's fetus.
Fetus. Scrotum. I'm sorry. I was watching
Rick and Morty.
Yeah, there was this Rick and Morty thing, and I think there's. Yeah, I don't know why
It's cool, man. It's cool. At least I'm here to back you up. Okay, the fetus.
I don't know why I was thinking of that.
Okay,
shit.
so basically he steals the baby and they're trying to get the baby back.
Yeah, and that is what it is.
Yeah. Have you ever played Son of Chuck for
No.
Sega Genesis?
No.
This is Caveman, and I think I never played the first one, but if I'm correct, in the first one the baby gets kidnapped, but in the second one the baby gets lost from his parents. So basically you're playing as this baby caveman, and like dinosaurs help him, but at the same time he's fighting other dinosaurs and he has to try to get to his parents.
No.
I have the game. Pretty cool game. So if anyone's played it, know what I'm talking about. Super Meat Boy is probably gonna be that.
So Super Meat Boy Forever. Then we have Shovel Knight. It's gonna be it's gonna talk about King Knight. So it's gonna be like an expansion. It's I guess the last expansion. There's one that me and you saw. It's Floor Kids, which is kind of like a breakdance kind of game. Like
Is it a rhythm based game?
I think it's a rhythm based game.
That's weird though, man. Like I wonder how many people still breakdance nowadays. I remember.
I don't know.
I don't know. It just didn't look appealing.
And
to
it's
me.
like original performances or music pieces by what was the name? Kid Koala.
Yeah, Kid Koala. Yeah.
Kid Koala. Never heard this book, but I'm
it
pretty
sounds
sure.
familiar, but I don't know. Yeah.
It's not Kid Cudi, that's for sure.
No, it's not Kid Cudi. I don't even know what that guy's doing.
And then there's Wolverblade, which is it's kind of like Vikings kind of thing themed, and it's a couch co-op which I like because I love couch co-ops.
There's not a lot like
there's not a lot of them left, man. There's like something that is going extinct.
Mm-hmm.
Then you have Potty Bridge, which is a physics game. I love those games.
Oh, it's a bridge building simulator.
Yeah.
Right? We were watching it. Yeah. I don't like those. Those kind of bore me. Kind of like what was it, like something tycoon where like you build the thing car.
Oh yeah, the tycoon.
Yeah, but there's
roller
different
coaster.
ones.
Yeah.
I don't know those. I mean, I'd rather do that like physically.
There's SteamWorld Dig 2.
Okay.
Have you played the first one?
No, I
I
haven't.
figured. It's a
I
cool
don't
game.
know what that means.
You dig. And then there's this one. I didn't pay much attention to it, but it kind of the art style kind of got my attention. It's Kentucky Route Zero.
Okay.
And it's kind of like a black and white kind of game. And those games always called my attention. There's one on the PlayStation that was Limbo.
It sounds familiar, but
Yeah, it was free at one point, but and then the best one, No More Heroes.
Okay.
Have you ever heard of those games?
It sounds familiar.
No More Heroes. Travis Touchdown is trying to become a hero.
Okay, no.
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 Well, let me educate you a little
Okay.
bit. So No More Heroes talks about this guy who's like doesn't have a job, doesn't have shit, and he's trying to become a top 10 assassin or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, so he has to battle all those assassins or heroes. I don't know what they are. And his name is Travis Touchdown. And the story is like super funny. It's by Suda51.
Okay.
And it's got this cel shaded animation style. It's really cool. It's something that you must play. Forgive me if I don't know the details right. It was a Wii game, and it's been years since I played it. But since the third part is gonna release, I might as well just give those two games, because there's a part 1 and part 2. I might as well just give them another spin, see what.
Cool, and I'll check that out when you do that.
And that's the big one. No More Heroes 3 is just like the big announcement that they had at that point.
So when was the last time that the one? Like, how long has it been since the second one came out?
Well, it was a Wii game. So
Oh,
we
okay.
had so you had the Wii U, which had a cycle of what, 5 years?
I wouldn't know. You would know.
Yeah, it's a 5, more or less. But it was like a cycle of 5 years before they reached the Switch. Or it could be less. I could be wrong. But yeah, that's the biggest one, and it had a following because it was an amazing game. It was really brutal. It was really everything that you want on a Wii on a game, and it was a Wii game. So it's kind of like, well, Nintendo's allowing this shit. So now it's coming on the Switch, and I honestly can't wait for it.
Speaking of cycles, because that was all your Wii stuff, right?
Well, there's more, but it's just impossible to name them all.
Because I was gonna say, speaking of game cycles, I don't know if you heard, but the Xbox One is gonna be out of production, or if it already is out of production, so they're not making it anymore.
Xbox
of the
Ones?
original Xbox Ones, yeah. So
makes
now it's
sense.
just gonna be the
Xbox One S and the
AS,
Xbox One
yeah.
X.
I mean, that's just, I guess. But,
I mean, I had an Xbox One.
and it was just a
It was just
bookshelf.
Bookshelf
or,
for me,
just
yeah.
all stuff, yeah.
I mean, you could say you just use it to play Left 4 Dead 2, but
I mean, I still want to get one, but I mean, not Xbox One. I mean, you know, a Microsoft system in general, but I'm not like in any hurry.
yeah.
You know, I'd rather get the Switch and all that other stuff first
The
before.
Switch is amazing, bro. Join us.
Another thing, speaking of games, still, I don't know if you heard about this, but Walking Dead. I don't know who's working on the game, but they're supposed to be coming out with a. Well, no, not supposed to be. It is coming out. There's actually, I think, a trailer for it. A Walking Dead AR game like Pokemon Go, and it's called Walking Dead Our World. And basically, it's an AR game, and you go around getting weapons and stuff, and you pick up your phone, and you can see zombies, and you kill them and stuff.
And you kill zombies?
Yeah, so basically, it's a Walking Dead Pokemon game. Pokemon Go.
That's a Walking Dead call.
Yeah, so Walking Dead, I mentioned it to some of the people I was with at the con, but I don't think anybody believed me. But I was like, no, there's a trailer out for it. And then speaking of Pokemon Go and stuff, Suicune, Entei, and Raikou, they're going to be coming out.
Okay, right
Pokemon
now,
Go.
you said the Japanese kids know their Pokemons by just looking at their shadows. And that you would, if we opened some Korean packs that you got at, you would know the names of the Pokemon.
Yeah,
and
I would
you
know
couldn't
the names
even.
I know, I wouldn't
And you
know the
you
names.
couldn't even remember the name of Raikou.
I bet you I could name those, though.
Don't open them, man. Don't open those. I'm not
Okay,
gonna
okay,
challenge
don't
you
tempt
because
me, man. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna get because I have these. Maybe next week I'll see if I can get my hands on more Korean packs, but that are the same as these, so that we won't have to worry about. You know what I mean? Like we have these because
And-
our work is sweet,
and then we're gonna
and then we'll try to guess the names.
we're
of
gonna
Pokemon.
we're gonna
Okay.
play a game of who's that
That
Pokemon.
Okay, cool.
Let's do
So
that.
we'll play Who's That Pokemon next episode with the Korean Pokemon cards. So if you guys are interested, then that should be interesting.
Hashtag Korean Jesus Pokemon.
Oh, that's fucking sweet. I'm gonna hash that. Hashtag Korean Jesus. Okay, cool.
Pokemon.
All right, okay, so speaking with Japanese stuff, Korean stuff, and blah blah blah. I don't know if you saw this, but Toonami announced that they're bringing back Cowboy Bebop.
Sugoi.
Cool. So now I get to jump on that if I can. Then going on to shows and stuff that are coming back. A few episodes, not even a few episodes. I think this is when we first started. I suggested you watch a show on Sci-Fi called Dark Matter. Me and Michael had started watching it, and that show was fucking sick. I saw all of first season. I think I saw like the first couple episodes of the second season, and then that's it. But I think season 3 is done or something like that, but it's canceled. Sci-Fi canceled it, and a lot of people are pissed, and I'm pissed because I'm like, wow, really? Dude, that was a fucking awesome show. So Dark Matter got canceled. Speaking of things that aren't canceled and are not going away or whatever, Harry Potter. There's gonna be a new Harry Potter movie.
What?
Yeah,
I love Harry
there's
Potter.
gonna be a new Harry Potter movie, and it's gonna be, of course, about him.
Wait, same characters?
From what I know, well, I mean, it's called Harry Potter. It's not called. What's the spin-off movie that just happened?
The Where to Find.
Oh, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. Did
yeah.
you see those?
No, I didn't see that movie.
But yeah, there's supposed to be a new Harry Potter movie coming out. But Harry Potter, still sticking with movies. 2 more pieces of movie news and then we're done. Then we can talk about Defenders. Did you? Okay, this is stupid. X-Men, the Dark Phoenix movie that's coming out. So, do you know a lot about like the Dark Phoenix saga, like about the story?
Not really.
Okay, a lot of it takes place in space. It's cosmic, because it's a cosmic entity that possessed her. Lilandra, she's some space empress or whatever. So basically, it's supposed to be real spacey, right? And we all know that at the end of the apocalypse, the X-Men finally got their colored costumes, right? Like all fucking late. Like, Cyclops got the blue with the yellow, whatever. So they're saying now that the director was saying that they're gonna make this X-Men movie grounded. And I was like, everybody was like, what?
So
like, why would you ground an X-Men movie? Like, make it more like down to earth? Like, why the fuck? Like, you guys spent like, okay, the previous movie you had Apocalypse fucking with this fucking debris twister in Egypt, and then like you know, they finally get
Angel
there.
with
And
his
then-
steel wings.
And then, like, you're going to have the Dark Phoenix saga in your hands, and you're going to say, now we're going to ground it. So I think, like, instead of going into space, they're going to have her invade Earth or something. They're going to fight her here or some bullshit. But that's what I'm thinking, if that's what he's talking about. I'm like, dude, why would you... The X-Men movies are dead now, dude. I'm done.
That's
done
what I've
with the
been
X-Men
saying
movies.
about Transformers now.
I mean... Oh, yeah, dude. Transformers are fucking... Well, that's why they got rid of half their whole fucking writing crew. The writing crew's gone. Whoever they had before was gone.
It's just writing bullshit.
One more piece. Did you ever watch the movie Lord of the Flies?
No, Morty.
movie?
I didn't watch that, Morty.
Dude, you've never seen Lord of the Flies?
No.
About the kids who get stranded on the island? The boys?
I've read the books, though.
You read the book?
I
Okay,
read
so
the-
then you know.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're gonna... Like, of course, Hollywood. They're gonna be remaking Lord of the Flies. Let's see if you can finish my sentence, though. But... Take a guess.
Let's just start with the W.
Go.
Whitewashing.
Oh, no. Oh, the other W word.
The other W.
Women. It's gonna be women instead of men, or girls instead of boys.
I got
So-
I got a lot of trouble when I said about Ghostbusters, the new one.
What
because
about it?
I got into a lot of trouble because I said in my opinion that it shouldn't be like a chick flick.
Was it on the show that you stated your opinion?
Well,
or was it
I mean,
outside the show.
I said it in the show, but I guess that, you know, at the time the 10 people that listened to us didn't give a
you
shit.
got hate mail or what?
Well, no. I guess the 10 people
man.
but then I was with a group of friends and I stated my opinion. Apparently, I'm a misogynist for some reason.
Wow, that's
But-
funny, man. That's
Yeah, no, the 10 listeners that we have, they agree with my views. You know,
cool, man.
I just
that was just funny for me to hear. But,
okay. I guess it's a
we
conversation.
don't have to get into it again.
Yes, it's a conversation podcast, and I want to converse about.
Okay,
this,
go
man.
for it. No,
So,
you're right. You're right. It is.
I understand that you're gonna you're trying to market this to a wide audience, but why do you have to change the characters?
I mean, they didn't really change it. They were new characters. The problem was that they instead of doing it as a continuation of the series that was already set up, they tried to establish it as a reboot, which was the mistake. I think it would have worked fine if they would have.
Because the reboots. Okay, listen to me. The reboots are made for you to have stuff that is already great, and just a better.
Updated, yeah.
Yeah. So.
But that's if it needs to be. 'Cause like It, for example, it was a TV movie.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, now like I heard a lot of good things about this It movie. Now we have the technology to make it.
Yeah, now you have the technology to make it scarier.
Yeah, and now
although
it's-
I don't think it's scarier than the original one.
Dude, I don't know, man. Stephen King supposedly himself said that
That he whisked his pants.
that it was
Who told you this? 10.
No, I talked to Stephen King.
Oh.
Because me and Channing Tatum were like at lunch, and then like all of a sudden like Stephen King comes. And
It's like he's like my bro.
but yeah. Anyway, so so they're gonna do that. So whatever. I mean, I just think it's kind of.
It's just like I said, reboots are made for you to have, like, if you have, and I'm sorry to say this, but like if you have a white character playing a white role in a movie, don't give it to a Mexican. Don't give it to an
I mean,
Asian.
that's the argument with everybody. And you see, the thing with me is that what they can do is what they should do is, like, for example, Lord of the Flies. I don't know if they're gonna call it Lord of the Flies. I hope not. But what they should do is make a story that's based off of Lord of the Flies with girls. Like,
Then
I
that
wouldn't have a
works.
problem- yeah,
That
wouldn't have a
works.
problem with
That
that.
would- that
But
works.
if you're gonna call it Lord of the Flies and then completely like, because a lot of people were saying like, oh, in the book they're not like that, and I kind of agree. I mean,
Yeah, if you do a work that's based on something else, then yes, give it to the mole people if you want.
yeah.
I
I mean, I can see both sides of it, honestly, dude. But I'm sticking to more of the side that I just said right now.
am more of a conservative with my characters. I know they're, but it's just the characters that I hold dear in my memories. And I don't like when they have changes done to them and they don't resemble the character that I know.
See, I'm on that side too, but I'm also on the side of that when it comes to live action stuff, that it's a different version from what we know. That's the the best way to look at it. Like,
Human Torch, Fantastic Four.
what do you mean? Oh, Fantastic Four, yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, and that movie was not as fucking bad as people said. Like, okay, and I think there's a few people that said this, that yeah, it wasn't the Fantastic Four that we wanted. It was something different, and you have to look at it like that. Like, it was. I mean, yeah, sure, there was fucking problems with the movie. Like, I'm not saying it was great, or I'm not saying it was good. I'm just saying it was like, it was. I mean, maybe what I'm saying is it's not Fantastic Four. Kind of like there was this thing that you had said. It kind of didn't make sense to me, but I kind of understood what you were saying, where you were all like, yeah, that like I watch it as if it's not this, and that's why I like it. Oh, the Super Mario movie. You're all like, oh, I see it as using elements of Super Mario, but not a Super Mario movie.
Yes.
That's why you enjoyed it, and I was like, wow, that's a weird way to see it, but I think that's how you can see a lot.
Because that movie, if you were to just completely, let's say you go into a world where Super Mario doesn't exist, and people don't know what the heck, the source material is, they'll enjoy that movie. I bet you that. But you can't just, name a Fantastic Four movie and say, this is the Fantastic Four, because they didn't do that. They're trying to tell you that your characters are those characters. And yes, I understand it might be set in an alternate reality, but still, the characters are not the same.
Yeah, I mean, and they did change the story around too, where I think Sue was adopted. Yeah, Sue was the adopted one.
Or just check it out. Just change his name. Instead of Human Torch, name him something else.
No, or what they could do is just not have him Johnny Storm.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, dude. I mean,
that would have worked perfectly.
You know what, Fantastic Four is a thing I don't want to get into, because there's a lot of. Let's just end this so we can.
Well,
go
Hollywood,
to
stop changing my characters.
One more piece. Remember how I said that our Six Flags here, Fiesta, Texas, is going to be getting a Wonder Woman?
Yeah.
Ride? We're also going to be getting a Harley Quinn and Cyborg ride.
Harley Quinn.
So yeah, that's going to be kind of weird. Maybe that's going to be a 3D VR experience.
Excuse me.
Whatever. Anyways, so yeah, that's that. I don't know if you have anything else. If not, we can talk about Defenders.
Let's go talk Defenders.
All right, cool. Let's talk about Defenders. Okay, so basically what we're gonna do is, I saw this 2 weeks ago. I think you saw this 2 weeks ago too. So I'm just gonna say whatever I want to say about it. If those of you saw it already, then you saw it. So then you know what we're talking about, which is why I like talking spoilers, because I don't have to explain everything.
Wait, have you smelled inside of one of the Pokemon packs?
The new ones.
It smells funky.
Oh, that one does smell funky. Mine doesn't smell like that. I don't know why you're smelling the inside of the Pokemon card packs, but anyways, so we're just gonna talk about the Defenders.
All right.
Cool. So basically, we all know about what the Defenders is about. The four characters: Iron Fist, Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage. They've come together. Basically, they're the ground level version, street level version of the Avengers. So let's go into it. What are your thoughts? Anything you want to talk about? Because I got a little list of things that, like, maybe whatever you want to start with. Something you liked about it, something you didn't like about it.
Excuse me, I'm nearing the end of my last span.
Okay, go for it.
Well, I mean, it's a mini series, so it's only 8 episodes short.
Mm-hmm.
I would say something like it's not a lot of time to kind of see the interactions between the characters. That's something I kind of didn't like. I mean, yes, you had some made cameo appearances on other shows, but kind of like the chemistry is there, but it's not there.
Mm-hmm.
It's like yes, there was moments where Iron Fist and Luke Cage, but I just don't feel that broness that they have in the comic. Like they're bros, but they're not like they're on the comic book, bros.
Well, I think I think this was trying to set that up, because if I'm correct, there's supposed to be Defenders season 2, if I'm correct.
Yeah, because it left on a big cliffhanger.
Yeah, but you see, a lot of that cliffhanger was on Daredevil's story.
Yeah.
Because that's going to be leading into Daredevil season 3. So that was like, because that whole hand thing was more of a Daredevil Elektra story. And I think the Defenders kind of just got dragged into it, especially with Iron Fist kind of just got dropped in there. But I think it was more of a Daredevil story anyways. So, I mean, I know, but go on.
Yeah, I mean, that was my main thing. It would be cool though, like if you have, you know, you have your season 3 of Daredevil, and then you have your season 2 of Luke Cage, and then you drop Defenders 2, and then you have, you know, like get the miniseries like in between seasons so that fans don't have to be waiting for the next outing of their characters. So that would be cool, but you know, overall it starts slow.
It does start slow.
Like
You talked about
if you watch Luke Cage, it starts off slow. If you watch Iron Fist, the same thing. It starts off slow.
Yeah, it just started.
I mean, there's action scenes and there's a lot of fighting, but in reality, it's really slow.
And I think it felt slower too than it was because you have 4 characters that you already know, and it's still taking a while to get to the.
Yes.
And you're like, holy shit! Like, you know, you're all like, I just saw Iron Fist. I saw 2 seasons of Daredevil already. I saw Luke Cage. I saw Jessica Jones, and you're all like, I only have 8 episodes with these guys together.
Yes.
You know, it's gonna be kick ass, and then like. You don't, like, I think one of the first big pieces that I saw didn't hit until, like, episode 3 or 4.
And you're already halfway through the miniseries.
Yeah, and I can't remember what part it was, if I'm correct. I think it was the part when they had the hallway scene.
Yes.
The hallway fight scene, when they all meet up at that, I forgot the name of the business. Something Circle. Or, something Circle. I forgot the name of the building. But anyway, so they go and they all meet up and they're in the elevator and I was like, oh shit, it's starting to get good, and then it kind of slows down again, and then I was like, oh my god. But so that was one of my things that I didn't like about it too.
So what do you think about the fight scenes though?
The fight scenes, you know, it's funny because when you have all of them together, I just love watching Daredevil fight, dude. Like, his choreography is like way even better. Like Iron Fist's fighting, like his choreography and how they structured his fighting, I think it got better than from his series. But still, I think Daredevil, like, I mean, I know their fighting styles are all different. You know, Luke Cage is more of a tank. Jessica Jones is more like a brawler. And then Iron Fist is supposed... To me, Iron Fist is... And even Stick says it, which is kind of funny. I don't know if they did this as an Easter egg or like a poke at Iron Fist, but Stick tells Daredevil that he should be the one leading the fight to save, you know, Kunlun or whatever, or to lead the fight against the Hand, when it should be Iron Fist. I mean, he's the fucking, you know...
The ultimate nemesis of the Hand.
But he's not. Like, to me, Daredevil has more skill than Iron Fist, and it's just... And I don't know. I just like watching Daredevil fight.
Yeah,
he pulls a lot of the weight in the fight.
And I saw that I mean, I don't know if I'm jumping too much, but like in the end of the
in the end fight.
end fight, yeah, he does much more than whatever Iron Fist does, because you know all he did is just like, light up your punch and that's it.
One thing I did like though is that I think it was, I don't know if it was him fighting Elektra before that fight or if it was during that fight where his hand stayed glowing for a longer period of time. I don't know if you noticed that. Where like his hand stayed on like for a while, like he had it focused, like dude, he was going out. But like even Daredevil has better moves than he does.
Yeah.
Like there's this move that Daredevil does where it's like a forward scissor kick. And like he always does it. So like it's a drop kick that's forward. So like how does he do it? I'm trying to think of how he does it. I don't know. It's just cool where like he whips forward. And he always drops the enemy, but I don't know. I mean, Daredevil to me is just way more experienced than Iron Fist.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of, and I guess that's what I didn't like about and not that I don't like Daredevil, but I didn't like that they downplayed Iron Fist a lot, because
I think it's because his character, the way they started him off, they have to make him grow. You know what I mean?
Well, the thing is, he's a master at his craft. You know, he's supposed to be better than that. Like, they portray him as somebody who's barely getting used to the power that he has.
True.
And, dude, he had to defeat a freaking dragon to get that power.
True.
And so you're telling me that... And then not only did he have to defeat the dragon, he had to earn that...
I didn't think about that, yeah.
So, I mean, if you earn your chance at, you know, fighting it off with the dragon, and then you can't, you know, fight some criminals in the street, then what you're telling me is that either those dragons or those monks are just phonies and they don't know what they're doing, or...
But you see, when he was there with the monks, I don't know, I was going to say maybe he didn't have enough conflict, because when he came to New York, he had more conflict with him, which was, like, he had inner conflict, which was stopping him from focusing his chi. Like a lot of the times he couldn't use his fist or focus his chi was because he had a lot of conflict, and a lot of it was because of what happened with Kunlun and then moving to New York. So I think maybe that was some of it too. And the thing with Iron Fist too is even I think a lot of people are bandwagoners when it comes to jumping on bashing Iron Fist, because I don't think Iron Fist was that bad. I mean, I admit it was kind of weak. I mean, I did enjoy the series. Like, yeah, I thought the antagonists were pretty good.
Yeah, I'm not saying he was bad, but you know how you
but people do say he's bad.
You know how you can gauge a character's I guess power level, if I might say, by what characters can kick their ass.
Yeah.
So every single point where he's fighting Elektra, he gets his ass whooped. There's only
but you see, Elektra is she was revived, and she's supposed to be like, you know, because don't forget, she was trained, you know, basically Stick, Daredevil, Iron Fist, and Elektra were all kind of trained in the same style. The only thing is that he has the Iron Fist.
So he has the Iron Fist. Now, if you see the last fight between Daredevil and Elektra, you see that most of the time Daredevil has the upper hand.
True.
And mind you, I mean, they do have different fighting styles, but the dude is freaking blind.
Somebody also pointed out that I forgot what fight it was. I think it's when she kills Stick.
Mm-hmm.
No, it might have not been that one. It might have been it had to have been because Stick was still alive. Where Elektra comes in, and Elektra actually deals a fucking hard blow to Luke Cage. Like, she hits him, and like he actually feels like he goes down. Yeah, and I was like, huh.
Yeah, like like now that you're mentioning, there's a lot of scenes where he gets hit and he, you know, he
moves. Yeah. Speaking of that last fight, there's things that I hated and liked about the fight.
Okay.
One thing that I hated about the whole thing is there weren't any ninjas. They're supposed to be fighting the Hand, and there like weren't any like you had the workers. I don't know if those workers were supposed to be ninjas and they were like not in their ninja garb or whatever. But it was crazy because like Daredevil season 2, you had a whole rooftop. Dude, you had the ninjas fucking like swarming the fucking hospital to the point where Punisher had to come and help. Yeah. And there's another issue I have. Well, aside from that, let me get to the good part that I liked. I like the part, I like how everybody's fighting and everybody's, helping each other out. I love the part where the elevator's going up and those dudes start scaling the side of the elevator and they're just knocking them off. I was like, dude, I thought that was fucking sick. Now, the thing that pissed me off about the whole thing and the fighting and the ninjas and stuff was that I could swear that one of the teaser trailers or one of the trailers for Defenders had a Punisher teaser at the end, and Punisher wasn't even. I thought he was gonna make a cameo in this.
Nothing.
Yeah, and he didn't make a cameo in Defenders. And then speaking with the fights and the ninjas, I liked the different team ups that happened during the episode or the different fights. Like I like the first. One of the first fights we get where Luke Cage fights Iron Fist, where they first meet.
Yeah.
And he's all like, stay down, or he's like telling him, or like he tells him something, and he's like he doesn't want to fight him.
Yeah.
And he's all like, dude, like, why the fuck you keep coming at me? And then he fucking does the Iron Fist and fucking hits him, and I was like, oh shit. So that first introduction with Luke Cage and Iron Fist, I thought was really cool. Then, so there was that, and then there was Luke Cage and Iron Fist fighting together as a team. That was pretty cool too. And then the other one, one of my favorite ones too, is when Jessica Jones is trying to help her friend get out from the restaurant, and all of a sudden Daredevil comes like suited up, and he helps her, and they're fighting that fucking ninja.
Yeah.
The dude from the Hand, and I was like, oh shit! I was like, that was pretty cool. So there was scenes like that I liked, and I don't know, I thought it was pretty cool, but I don't know. I mean, the whole thing with the Hand, it's each one is a finger.
Yeah.
What did you think about the ninjas? How there was no ninjas?
Well, what can I think about ninjas if they're not there? I mean, you never know. They might be there because you can't never see a ninja come in.
Yeah, but I mean, they should have been there in the fight, dude. Like, that's the whole point.
Yeah.
I mean, you went up against the bosses of the Hand, but I mean, the Hand were not there because everyone, when you talk about the Hand, you think the ninjas. And it was funny too because when the first episodes are going on and they're talking about how the Hand is recruiting these kids to do their dirty work for them. You know what it reminded me of?
What?
The first Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh yeah, with the foot.
Splinter is recruiting the kids with the foot, and they're like stealing the stuff. Dude, I was like, dude, it's the fucking foot, dude. Like
the foot,
dude. I mean,
and it's not Splinter, it's Shredder.
Oh, Shredder. I'm sorry. I saw an S in my head, and I said, "Well, thank you for backing me up because you never backed me up." Oh. So yeah, Shredder. I meant Shredder. So Shredder and yeah, dude. I mean, I thought of the foot, man, and
How they were recruiting kids.
yeah, how they were recruiting kids. What did you think of Stick's role? And
Well,
Stick's always a dick.
yeah, he's always a dick.
You think I thought it was pretty badass of him though, was cutting his own fucking hand off and then like being all fucking whatever. But what do you think about him fucking screwing everybody over and then he's like, oh, I'm gonna kill the Iron Fist?
Yeah, I just have different thoughts about that. It's just, you
think it was too much of a plot?
Yeah, it was.
Or whatever?
Yeah, it was just
Like a forced plot?
Yeah, it was too forced.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I like the character, and I do like my twists here and there, but that was just like, it was unnecessary.
Like we could have seen it coming.
Yeah, it was. Just why do it like that and just say, okay, he's gonna do that since the get go, just.
Well, because Daredevil Matt wouldn't have let him.
Yeah, but still, like, don't
put it out there like that. Just do it.
Yeah, just do it. Don't, because it just takes away from it.
Yeah.
Overall, I mean, I like the character. There's there's dick characters that you like, and there's dick characters that you don't like. For me, this guy has the perfect level of personality and dickness, so that it balances out.
Kind of like Purple Man and Jessica Jones, same thing. I mean, he's a dick too, but I liked
Yeah, it's like his character and personality it balances out the dickness in his heart. But yeah, like that plot, like you said, it felt too forced.
# balancing the dickness.
Balance your dick, I guess.
Balancing the dickness, but and then another thing was there was another thing I wanted to talk about. No, you know what else I liked? I liked the 3-on-1 fight. When they're in the abandoned place and when Iron Fist is all like guys, what he wants you to turn against me or whatever, so then he's trying to leave and Daredevil's like, you're not leaving, and Iron Fist is like, no, I'm gonna leave, and then Daredevil's like, bitch, I'm telling you, you're not gonna. Daredevil fucking still has the upper hand there, dude.
And then
that's when Luke Cage and Jessica Jones came in and they all started fighting Iron Fist, and I was like, I thought that was pretty sweet too, because they were.
That's what I'm saying. It's just like, I'm not saying Daredevil was OP, but it should be more balanced.
But I think they finally set up Iron Fist to the point where he's gonna be on their level, and because I think you see it at the end of Defenders when he's telling Colleen that that New York is home. I think he finally got that whole thing about Kunlun out of his head, and he doesn't I think now being with these guys who are adults, to some extent, that being with them with powers too, where he kind of matured at the end, especially having Daredevil die. I think Daredevil made him mature, because he sacrificed himself for that fight that he was supposed to, I think Iron Fist now at the end of the Defenders is the Iron Fist that everybody's.
It's just I don't think that's a good plot. Like I said, and I go back to what I said. You had to wait. You had to win your way with a million monks that you had to defeat, and you had the best. And then you had your best friend that you also had to defeat, and he's also as good as you were. And then now you have to defeat a dragon. Now you're a master. You're basically up there. You have the Iron Fist power. And then you're telling me just because you go to New York, everything's just like, oh yeah.
Yeah, but it wasn't about that. It was about, he comes and he thinks that his family still owns the fucking company and they don't, and he doesn't know how to run a company, and then he feels like he doesn't belong there, and people are trying to screw him over. And
my father's a terrorist. No, breathe in.
But it wasn't even about that. It was about
my Iron Fist.
It was about he didn't know where his place was when he came to New York. He didn't. He was still. Okay, so basically what hit him was nostalgia. So nostalgia made him stupid.
So he had a whole show to figure that out.
And
that shouldn't carry over to the Defenders.
It didn't really carry over to the whole thing was he was trying to, his conflict was he felt like he needed to resolve what happened with Kunlun, and that's where that came from.
And
but
he
I
had
think
a whole show to do it.
No, he didn't, because the fall of Kunlun happened at the end of his series.
Well, yeah, but like I said, I'm not talking about the character, but the writing. They should have just they should have structured it in such a way that all characters have a distinct level of balance. Because I really like the Iron Fist one. I really like the show. Like I liked it.
Yeah.
I just like if you're gonna get heroes together, don't get a hero that is just like it kind of reminds me of when you're a little kid and then you choose somebody for your team and he sucks.
Yeah, I got you, man. I mean, I think that's how these guys.
And check it out. And you've never like with Marvel things, you've never seen with you know in the I'm gonna put an example in the Avengers, you have. Yeah.
Too soon.
No. Anyways, I didn't really like that version of Quicksilver, so it's good. It's good. But like you have Black Widow and you have Hawkeye, and their powers are just
they're just well trained.
But they still manage to be
they
on
can
that
hold their own,
on that level, yeah. And you didn't see this with Iron Fist. It's like it's just like you belong in the little leagues, because he was captured. He was he had his chance to escape.
It's just because they made him a man-child monk. That's what he is. He's like an inner, like he has not grown up yet. But I think he's good now. I think if we see Iron Fist again, I think he'll be better than when
hopefully.
He was. What'd you think of Elektra?
She's hot.
I thought she was pretty cool. Like in this, like I thought like her like turning around against the Hand too, and like being all like you know, like nobody owns me, and then the whole thing. And what I really liked was I liked the story between her and Daredevil. How like she's trying to like make him go to
her side.
Her side. He's trying to make, and then like that end fight where like they both die. What do you think happened? I think Elektra survived and pulled him out.
Yeah, that's the only logical reason. Because if you see the end of the show, he's all fucked up.
Yeah.
There's no way he could pull himself out of that.
And I was like, huh. So but I mean, dude, neither of them honestly, when I saw that, I was like, dude, they killed Daredevil. I was like, dude, they killed the best. Because to me, honestly, even still out of all the series, the Daredevil, people say Jessica Jones tops Daredevil, and I fucking disagree. I think the Daredevil seasons top all everything else. I think the story, the core.
I think it's because it's more.
Jessica Jones is good, but I think Daredevil has a good balance.
This is what I think, and I don't know if this is how it happened, but I think they just said, "Here's a budget, do something." And then they allocated most of the budget with Daredevil because it's what it started.
But they
all
all have different powers, though.
I know, but check it out. So, how many seasons of Daredevil you have? Two. And then you only have one of each. Of each character.
Yeah.
So what I'm thinking is that they allocated too much resources on Daredevil, and then they just budgeted everything else. Because
it didn't look like that. It wasn't.
Honestly, to me, because if I was to put the like I said, I liked all of them. The Luke Cage with Cottonmouth and everything. It was good.
Yeah, it was good.
But I just think it was just kind of like a downward trend. You had Daredevil, and then you had Jessica Jones, and then you had Luke Cage, and then you had Iron Fist. I think it's just like if you were to rate them, the best, the last, it's Daredevil, Jessica Jones, then Luke Cage, and then at the end. Mm-hmm. And I'm not saying they're bad. It's just that they're not as great as each other.
And then speaking of more characters too, Misty Knight. It's crazy because when she got shot in the arm in Luke Cage at the end of Luke Cage season 1. Everybody thought she was going to lose her arm, and she didn't, because in the comics she has a bionic arm and she's part of the Daughters of the Dragon, and it's her and Colleen Wing, kind of like Luke Cage and Iron Fist are together, heroes for hire. So she gets her arm cut off by that fucking dick. His
name is I was gonna say Botamo, but that's Dragon Ball. It's Bergado. No,
I forgot his name.
No, I know his name. It's on the tip of my tongue. It's Bergamo.
Oh, Bokito or something?
Not avocado.
It's Bokito, isn't it?
Bokado.
Bokito.
No, it's not. Bakudo.
Dang it, I was close too. Okay, Bakudo. So he cuts her arm off, and then Iron Fist has the resources to help her, get whatever. So now she has the bionic arm. So now.
But it was like really freaking, like I was like, it's like how they cut her arm. It was just like what?
Oh, dude, yeah. Like I was like, shit.
And then it was bleeding. I was like, man, just burn that shit up.
It's funny because like her arms got fucked up in the end of Luke Cage, and I was like, what the fuck? But I don't know, that dude was a dick. But anyways, Colleen, I really like her character, dude. I hope we see more.
She's hot.
Dude, but I just think her character too is
Yeah.
her character's good. What did you think of Madame Gao? Because that bitch didn't die.
Oh my goodness,
That lady, dude.
she's OP. Yes, like she is OP.
Dude, she has fucking like
yeah, it's like the force. Like
yeah.
she's,
But
her
she's,
mid-calorian count is amazing.
She didn't die, right?
No.
She's the only one that didn't die.
That she didn't die. I think
So-
she got out.
You think we're gonna see more of the Hand later?
Oh, of course. Something you don't.
There
I
better
mean,
be ninjas though.
probably not as big. Probably not as big as to encompass the whole plot of the series, but they're gonna be there. Probably like a mid fight boss or something like that, and then you'll uncover the real puppeteer of all the event, the puppet master.
You think? What'd you think of Sigourney Weaver's character? I thought I've seen her a few times as a villain in a few movies, but I liked her character too. Like it's just crazy, like when it all comes together, knowing that they all like they've been through like ages, and like they were all like early trainers of Kunlun. They're actually the ones that turned on fucking Kunlun pretty much. I thought that was pretty cool. What else?
You see, and I go back to the Iron Fist. When you have a plot that's so centered on the Iron Fist, I guess for me it's just disrespecting the character when you just put the plot like that.
That it was supposed to be focused on Iron Fist, but it wasn't.
No. That you downplay him like that. I mean, no, you don't downplay him. I'm sorry, but you okay, he's the Iron Fist, and I just think that it was so easy how it just happened. When at the end when they're trying to open that door, and then all he has to do is just provoke him and then just have him punch the wall. Yeah, I mean, if you were gonna do something like that, do like a massive super battle where, he just gets super exhausted, fights for days, and then he gets captured, or even no, he let him win, and then have Elektra or somebody kidnap Colleen or whatever her name is. I don't know if I pronounce it right. Colleen, and then just like if you don't comply with us, and that would play much more into his I'm a man child, so I don't know how to deal with the situation.
A man child monk.
And he'll be like, okay, I give up, I surrender, I do something.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just I felt that the way that the character got treated was undermining.
Oh yeah. I mean, he was, and like I said, a lot of it kind of felt to me, kind of like how Captain America: Civil War. Everyone says it's an Avengers movie, but it really is a Captain America movie. This was, to me, Defenders was another part, like a half season of Daredevil to me. Yeah, because I mean, which is fine with me because I really like Daredevil. Like,
Team Iron Man all the way.
dude,
still.
I hope. I don't know. I love Daredevil, dude. I think Daredevil's awesome, and I'm glad. Were you there? Oh, when we saw the panel. Or you weren't there with me,
No, I wasn't
right?
there, yeah.
Dude, I'm glad I saw that panel with John Bernthal, Charlie Cox, and I forgot the other guy's name. I don't know why I forget his name. But it was Daredevil, Punisher, and Foggy. But yeah, dude, that was an awesome panel. And then one of the last things I wanted to say, I guess, I don't know if I really have anything else to say. Well, two more things. Do you think we're going to have a spin-off of Heroes for Hire with Iron Fist and Luke Cage? Because Iron Fist and Luke Cage did have some...
They had some moments, but like I said, it's not like that relationship that I'm expecting. And honestly, like, I could see a little bit where they played more the Jessica Jones and Luke Cage relationship.
Yeah.
But I mean, I wish we could have something like that.
Well, I guess we'll see, man, because there's still a lot of people that hate Iron Fist, like really hate him. I don't really hate him. I just wish he was a little better.
The writing could have been better.
Yeah. Last thing, did you see the Stan Lee Easter egg? It's really hard to spot, dude.
I didn't spot it at all.
Okay, so there's a part. Do you remember the scene where Jessica Jones is walking down the street and Daredevil's following her, and then she's following Daredevil and switches around and he's following her or something like that, or she's following him?
Is it after when the escape prison or no?
No.
Not prison, but like the headquarters of the police now.
No. This is way before. This is like one of the early episodes where it's where he goes to get her out of jail. Where he's like, "Oh, I'll be your lawyer," and she's like, "I don't need a lawyer."
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay, so she's leaving and she's walking down the street and she's following him, and so he senses her, but then he ends up behind her. and then, so he's following her or something like, because something like that happens, and then so she follows him and he jumps the fucking thing and she's taking pictures of him. So remember, then she has the pictures of him saying like, she's like, oh, you're not who you say you are or whatever. Well, there's a billboard with Stanley's face on it.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and I was like, oh fuck. And I think I know that was it. I know that was the Easter egg. I haven't heard any other reviews on it, but that's all I wanted to say. I saw the Stanley Easter egg. Defenders, I mean, do I want to see a season 2? Yeah. Do I think it could have been better? Yeah, I think it could have used more ninjas. I think it could have used
more better writing on Iron Fist character.
Yeah, and there was some writing that kind of bugged me. There's just one piece I want to say that bugged me kind of bad. It was the part where they're in the Colleen's training place, and where they're all like, "Oh, let's have Iron Fist and Luke Cage, or Danny and Luke Cage talk." And there's a part where Luke Cage brings the race card into it, and I thought that was a weak writing choice and making Luke Cage like kind of, I think Luke Cage is better than that, and that's how they set Luke Cage up. And there's a part where he goes, oh well, now all of us are like rich white boys or whatever. I was like, okay, first off, he doesn't have like a fucking high-tech suit, and he's not going around like doing shit like first off, Danny doesn't even know how to use fucking money. Like, he was in the company, he had his money, he really, like, he's a monk, he has no fucking, like he uses it when he needs to, but he's not like, oh, like, I'm rich, like, I can, you know, and Luke Cage, without knowing him, kind of used that right out the gate, like, oh, you're a white boy.
So he was
yeah, and I thought that was really stupid. Like, I was like, okay, Luke Cage is better than that. I was like, why did they make Luke Cage say that to Iron? I thought that was really stupid. Like, out of the whole thing, I thought that was the stupidest thing. And I thought that was just really, like, a low part of them to have Luke Cage say something like that. Especially him not really knowing Danny. And him having Colleen and, what's her name? The nurse. Forgot her name.
I forgot her name.
I forgot her name. Well, anyways, how, you know, they know him. And they're like, hey, you know, this guy's cool. And he's like, you know, friends of friends. And he's over here dissing him. And he doesn't even, you know him. And I was like, that's pretty fucking stupid.
But I mean,
that's pretty much the only thing I didn't like. It's nothing huge, but I just thought that was stupid.
It didn't. This is what I think. It's just like he was just stating his opinion, you know, and that's what he thought. Because let's just say he is a rich white boy.
Stupid. Like, I mean, that's kind of like a low blow though. Like you know, you don't, like, he didn't even know him. He's just like coming up like basically he was using the race thing, and he didn't need to. Like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, I'm black, you're white. Like, you don't need, like.
I get what you're saying. Yeah. I just took it more as that's the first thing that I would have said.
Huh? Wait, that's the first thing you would have said?
Yeah, I mean, because technically
more hate mail.
No, technically he is a white rich boy.
But he wasn't a white.
I mean, it's not the first. Okay, let me clarify that. It's not the first thing that I would have said, but it's.
Okay, it's how you would have.
It's the first thing I would have thought.
I get what you're saying now. I get what you're saying. I mean, I'm pretty much done with Defenders. That's all pretty much I want to say. I mean, I thought it was good. Would I watch it again? Yeah, I'd probably watch it again just to go through it or whatever. Because I remember watching some parts of Jessica Jones again. And I remember watching multiple episodes of season 1 of Daredevil multiple times because I loved them so much. Especially the hallway scenes and especially the scenes with Punisher in season 2. Yeah, I mean, if they... You know, I'm looking forward to Luke Cage 2. Hopefully, it's more action.
Is that still going to be on Netflix, or is that going to be on the
Netflix?
Disney?
Yeah, it's still a while before the Disney thing goes into effect. I think it'll be like a year or two before that happens, because they still need to set everything up and figure out, I think to give time to Netflix to figure out how to fill the spots that are going to be pulled. You know, the whole thing with the contract and stuff. But and I'm sure there is a contract, so I'm sure they have a license thing, you know, that they need to expire. But yeah, I mean, so I don't know what we're gonna talk about next week. I thought we had something, but I think it slipped my mind. I don't know. I'm tired too from the weekend.
You're tired about that weekend.
The weekend's been long and crazy and stuff. But did you have anything else to say?
No, I'm done.
Okay, I think I'm done too. Well, I guess next week we'll play Who's That Pokemon with Korean Pokemon cards.
Yeah, Who's That Pokemon?
So we'll do that, and then I feel like we were gonna do something, but I guess I don't know. But anyways,
so how did you continue on your tournament Pokemon?
Oh, nah. I mean, work kind of. Dang!
I almost died. Yes.
And you almost work kind of slowed me down, but nah, my team wasn't what I wanted, so I'll just wait for another tournament. Because a lot of my team's still stuck on X, and I'll get them off soon.
So,
yeah, I mean, I don't know.
the mystery world is hematology.
What?
The mystery word is hematology.
Oh, hematology. All right, cool. So whoever wants to send them that message will get what is it again?
It's a Burning Shadows package.
Did you have something else last time before you had that Burning Shadows?
No, I have this one.
Oh, okay. Well, you have
So-
the Burning Shadows boost.
So in order to boost our popularity with the outside world and get more than 10 followers, I'm gonna.
And also, too, that's an exaggeration. I just that's been like a running joke.
It's a running gag.
It's a running gag. Yeah, that there's only 10 listeners, but
That's more than that's 11.
anyways,
So even if you live in the deepest corners of the world, I'll get this
like
shipped.
hell.
I'll ship this to hell if I have to. So I'll ship you this.
I'll personally deliver it.
Yeah, because you probably have a spot there for you, just for you. So, I'm sorry, my expiration date is about to come. So I'll probably be the one that delivers it. But I'm going to be on Instagram, and I'm going to be actually giving this package away. Hey, it's free. You don't have to pay for it. It's free.
Oh, yeah, there was some magic word.
Just tell me the magic word.
Hippopotamus.
Hematology.
Just kidding.
Hematology. You got to spell it right, though. And once you do that, I guess the first 10 that comment on the picture that I will upload will get into a drawing,
Okay.
and we will reveal the winner during our next show, and then we'll contact the winner. And
All right, cool. And we'll do all that
and
fancy stuff.
like I said, if he lives in the deepest, most confined corners of hell, we'll ship it to you. I think UPS has like a special delivery package if you do.
Well, that sounds good to me. I guess I'll see you guys next week.
See you then.
All right, later.